We back with another live stream. I have not live streamed my main channel in about a month and a half. So I haven't live streamed gaming in about a month and a half because I'm trying to keep it more like I do a lot of scriptures of the day for the Bible every day. I'm trying to get back to every day. I use my other channel, Whoop Plays, as my gaming channel. Well, because I don't have too much friction on that channel yet, I decided to go ahead and get started, continue to build this channel up, and eventually that other channel will grow. So right now we're on the road to 800 subscribers. We just hit 700 subscribers about 3 weeks ago. So thank you for those who helped me hit 700. We're at 704 currently right now, so we're on the road to 800. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe for more. I really appreciate you guys for helping me hit this big goal of 700. We're less than 300 subscribers away from the goal of 1,000, guys. So let's continue to hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit the notification bell if you want to see more of this channel. Without further ado, we're going to talk about a new Dynasty I decided to start on CFB. And I decided to do a team I never ever played with, never ever come close to playing with. I decided to do a rebuild, and this is my last rebuild of 2025, of CMB 2025, before 26 come out. I'm going to do an Epic Sonic series with the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. We're going to play with Tulsa and the American. We're going to try, I say, let's do 10 seasons with Tulsa. I'm going to do my best to play 10 full years with Tulsa. Let's see how many national championships we're going to win here in the great city of Tulsa, Oklahoma. So we're going to compete with schools such as Oklahoma State and Oklahoma for recruits in the state of Oklahoma. We're not going to recruit in Oklahoma. I'm going to try to recruit players from my favorite pipeline in America. You got to go South Florida. We want that South Florida speed here at Tulsa University. So um, pretty excited to do this dynasty. Let's see, South Florida. Oh, sorry, alma mater. Of course, we're Gator. So our alma mater with the University of Florida. And what should I name my? I'm naming head coach after me. Head ball coach is diabolical. So I'm gonna name my head coach after myself, Coach Wu. All right, head coach Wu. The birth of Coach Wu. He's gonna coach your 2024-2025 Tulsa Hurricanes. Go to Hurricanes. Sorry, no affiliation with the Miami Hurricanes. We're gonna run their 4-3 playbook. I'm a Florida alma mater, and we're gonna have a South Florida pipeline. I feel like that's the best pipeline in America. Where you get some of the best players, especially speed, because I want to have a fast offense. I want to have a high tempo, fast offense. We're gonna run a spread look instead of my usual favorite playbook, the air raid playbook. We're gonna run the spread. We're gonna work kick the polo. We're gonna go change the head. Gotta have gotta be perfect. So we're gonna use my size. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't the smallest of guys. I'm 6'3". I'm definitely 300 plus. So we gotta do kind of like me. There we go. There we go. So you ready to sign a contract as the new head coach of the Tulsa Golden
Congratulations. It's
Hurricanes.
time to sign your first coaching contract. Make sure to pay attention to the expectations of the role. These are based on real life historical records of the school. Failing to meet the university's expectations will land you on the hot seat and potentially have you looking for a new job when the coaching carousel rolls around.
All right. So you heard what Reese Davis said. We have to oblige the university uh, terms and conditions of the contract. So my goal every season for the next 3 seasons, I have to win at least 4 games here in Tulsa. So between now and 2026, I have to win 4 games. If you look at the over the history of Tulsa football, dating back to 2004, the last 20 years. In 2004, Tulsa went 4-8. 2005, Tulsa won the Conference USA Championship and won the Liberty Bowl in '05. '06, they lost their bowl game. They went 8-5. In 2007, they won I think it's the Las Vegas Bowl or the Armed Forces Bowl. They went 10-4. The following year, they were 11-3, won the same bowl game. For the first time since '04 and '09, did not make a bowl game at 5-7. They do rebound in 2010 to play in the Hawaii Bowl and win the Hawaii Bowl as they went 10-3. 2011, they made it to another bowl for the fourth time in 5 years. They made a bowl game. They did not win the bowl game. They were 8-5. In 2012, they won their second USA championship. First time since '05, they went 11-3, and they won a second Liberty Bowl, first one since '05. Then here comes the dry spell for the Golden Hurricane. This is where I come in at. 3 consecutive years, Tulsa had losing records. 3-9 in 2013, 2-10 in 2014. 2015, they went 6-7. They got back on track, winning 10 games in 2016 before plummeting down to 2-10 in 2017, 3-9 in 2018, 4-8 in 2019. They do go 6-3 in the COVID year, a winning season for them. They go 7-6 and win the RL Cares New Orleans Bowl. 2022, they had a losing record of 5-7, and then 4-8 in last season. So you look at Tulsa's last 6 years. Tulsa has two winning seasons. If you think about the last 10 years, Tulsa's only won two bowl games. So I worked out my work is cut out for me here in Oklahoma. They most wins since 2014 is 10 wins in 2016. Since then, they have not come close to 10 wins. The most they won since 2016 was 7 games. So my goal is to win four. It's pretty easy, but not really. We're here at a university who's not historically been had some spurts of winning, but had a lot of losing over the last 10 years. So, like I said before, they only had two bowl wins in 10 years. So we have our hands cut out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So here we go. We got our recruiting board started. And then we only have 575 hours to work with, so we are very restricted. First year, we're doing tactician. Let me put on my headphones. I think they're about to die. We're gonna get our board set up and get prepared for week 0. So let's go ahead and look at our pipeline first. Let's go look at our pipeline, and right now we're only looking at. I see we have a 3-star center that's interested in us. Um, Proximity to home. He's a Tulsa guy, so he's from the city of Tulsa, Oklahoma. So that he could be instant commit. Let's go ahead and put him on the board. We all got to improve our trenches on the line. We're gonna look at our depth chart in a few. All right, this guy's from Choctaw, Oklahoma. I don't know how local that is, so but he's in our pipeline. I'm gonna pick him up, 3-star. We don't want nothing less than threes and twos to start us off here in Tulsa. 2-star corner from Owasso, Oklahoma. I'm gonna pick him up. And then we're gonna go for some of these big fishes. So let's go ahead and start working on. I want to get one 5-star, 4-star this season. So let's go ahead and look at some of these 5-stars. I know we're out of the running for a couple of them, but I think we have a chance for this one from San Antonio, Texas. Joey Centeno, number 6 overall player in the country, number 2 in the state of Texas, and number 3 in his position. Always gonna have a good bull rusher on the line. And then and it's due for Hampton, Georgia. Dontre Herring. Always gonna have a good feature back. If I could find any more 5-stars, and then you go for this right here. And then 4-stars. Look at some of these 4-stars. Doing right in. Like I said, we can only do 575 hours worth of work. So we're gonna go ahead. We're very limited. You can see we have a lot of people that doesn't want to because we're in school, like I said, only two bowl wins over the last 7 years. So we have a lot to prove, not only to the America, but to these future players that want to come to Tulsa, that we have to start winning football games. And hopefully, in my 3 years here, we can start proving some doubters wrong. So let's go ahead and do that. Another 4-star here. I think I'm going to do 10 people on my board. I want to increase that defense right. They're a 3-star. I want a 5'8". I want a big boy. Let me see. Athlete. Power back, wide receiver, 6'1" deep threat, 5'6" route runner. Let's look at the uh, wide receiver, 5'6" route runner, 6'1" physical, quarterback. I think we're quarterback. I think we need a quarterback. We do need 6'3" deep threat. I can take that. That to get us started. So let's offer some scholarships here for our first wave of recruits. We're definitely offering the local kid Kentrell Hitchcock from Tulsa. So we didn't get instant commit, but we did offer him a scholarship. We're gonna offer everybody that's on this. We got our first instant commit. Our first commit under Coach Wu. 3-star tight end from Choctaw, Oklahoma, 6'2", 242, number 516 in the country, third in the state of Oklahoma, which is a good pickup for us, 34th in his position. So we got the number 3 tight end in the state coming to Tulsa. So that's a good pickup for us to start the recruiting trail. Next, we're looking at Malik Lewin, a 6'1" corner. He's a number 26 in the state. So he's about 26 in the state. Ain't the best, but we're a Tulsa. We're not a powerhouse yet, but we're gonna eventually get there over time. We're gonna offer him. We didn't get his commit, but we did offer him a scholarship. Next person, our first 5-star we're going after. The number 6 player in the country, as I said before, number 2 in the state of Texas, and number 3 nationally in his position. Joey Centeno, 6'3", 307-pound horse in the middle, D tackle. We're going to offer him a scholarship and hopefully compete with these big name schools such as Texas, who definitely I know going to go after him. Next, we're going to have an athlete from Hampton, Georgia. I know Georgia going to be in his pocket already. The number 1 running back in the state, and the number 3 running back nationally, and the number 10 overall player in America, Dontrell Herring from Hampton, 6', 234. We're going to offer him a scholarship. Our last 5-star we put on the roster, the number 3 D tackle in the state of North Carolina, the number 7 overall D tackle in his class, and number 32. We got a top 40 player out of Murphy, North Carolina, 6'2", 288 at D tackle. Offer him a scholarship. And they're going to scroll down to this right end, a 4-star from College Station, Texas. So he's in the backyard of Texas A&M. He's a 5-star. Sorry, he's a 4-star. He's a number 5 right in his state. The number 2 right in the country, and another top 40 recruit. So we're gonna definitely put him on our board. But best believe Texas A&M being in their backyard, they're definitely gonna push for him. Next player is another D tackle. We really want to bolster up this defense. He's a speed rusher from Daleville, Virginia. 6'1", 305, kind of on the short end, but the weight makes up for it. He's the number 1 D tackle in the state of Virginia, the number 12 in his class, and the number 70 overall in the class. So he's a top 80 player. So we're going to offer him a scholarship. Now we're going to another edge rusher. He's from West Palm Beach, so he's from South Florida. 6'6", 260, big guy. Number 5 in his class, his position. Number 15 in the state of Florida. And on top 100 overall recruit, 92 in his class. Would offer him a scholarship. And our last player on our board is a 3-star wide receiver from the JUCO ranks from Mableton, Georgia. 6'3", 190, JUCO transfer. He is a 67th overall receiver in the state of Georgia, the 74th receiver in his class, and the 670th overall player in the class of 2025. A famous scholarship. We want to have some speed on the perimeter. So we're done with our recruiting board for a week for the preseason. We're going to exit out. We did get one signing, which is a tight end from the state of Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and build our schedule for the first year under Coach era. As you can see, we open up week 1 at home, a home opener against FCS Midwest. Then we're going to can we change that? Yeah, we're going to change that to the Astronauts, the FCS East. Then we got our first road test against Arkansas State. Then we have a ranked matchup in the Turnpike Classic between Tulsa and number 18 Oklahoma State. But this is a home game. So this is a big game for recruits to see what we're made of early on in the year. And then we have a road game in Ruston, Louisiana against the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. And then we open up conference play on the road to Denton, Texas against the North Texas Mean Green. Then we have our home conference opener, week 6 against the Army Black Knights. We have a bye week 7. They're back on the road in Philadelphia for another conference road game against Temple Owls. We come back home for conference game against UTSA. On the road in Birmingham against UAB. Bye week for the final time in week 11. And then 2 of our last 3 games are at home, including a home conference game against East Carolina. Our last road game of the year is in Tampa against USF. And our senior night game will be held against the FAU Owls in H.A. Chapman Stadium. So, and then we have Army Navy Week, and then we have the AAC Championship. So my goal this year is to be bowl eligible. Hopefully be competitive in the conference. We're a 76 overall team. Looking to compete in the American. Like I said, since they've been part of the American, they have not won a conference championship. So looking to do that first in school history to win their first ever American. Let's go ahead and look at our depth chart, our roster entering this season. And I like dual threat quarterbacks. So unfortunately for our senior quarterback, Cooper Legas, whatever you say it, he won't be my starting quarterback. He will be my backup though. My starter is, of course, going to be my true freshman, Tim Carpenter. He's a 50th overall, so we got a lot of work to do. But he will be my starter. This is really a rebuild. I'm playing with a 58 overall quarterback as my starter because I like the potential he has. He's tied for the highest throw power on the team. He's freshman. He's green. But with the ability to keep the football out, we need that in our spread offense. We need a dual threat quarterback. So Tim Carpenter will be our starter for week 1 against FCS East. Our starting running back room looks like this. Senior running back Anthony Watkins will lead the charge. His backup is Bill Jackson, a junior from St. Louis, Missouri. And then we have a talented freshman, a speedster from Louisville, Texas, Veron Ellison Jr., uh, third of the depth chart. No fullbacks. We'll probably move that 4th-string running back to fullback, which is our fullback. Our new fullback will be Lloyd Avant. So we're going to move him to fullback because we have no fullback on the roster. He's a 2-star running back. And we're going to move him to fullback. Oh, I can't move. I need a depth chart. So I'll do that on a depth chart, moving to fullback. Let's look at our receiver room. Our only senior at receiver is Camden Benjamin, a 5'8" receiver from Midlothian, Texas, 5'8", 175. He's 86 overall, so he's our top experienced receiver. The rest of our receiver room look like this. You got Jeremiah Ballard, 76 overall. Joseph Williams at 75 overall. And Zion Steptoe at 72 overall. I'm really looking at this junior right here, Braylon Presley. He is our speedster. I'm definitely going to put him in kind of like a Tyreek Hill role. Put him as, all of them put him in a slot or put him as an X receiver. Depends how I feel. But he's definitely getting a lot of playing time this year. He is by far our fastest wide receiver on our roster. 72 speed, 72 overall, 95 speed, 97 acceleration. Now his catching needs some work. He's a 76 catcher, which is I believe, middle of the pack for this roster. So let's go ahead and give my boy Tim Carpenter a new look. Here we go. Number 10, the true freshman from Dayton, Ohio. Okay, so we got a boy from the Midwest. Well, not Midwest, from the Ohio Valley, playing in the Midwest. He's a 2-star quarterback, but he's our new starter for the Golden Hurricanes. So I'm gonna change it style. So we'll change gear and let's go to give him old fashioned revolution speed. Go give him a clear visor. And then go to arms. All right, so is he a righty or lefty? He is a sorry, he is a right hand quarterback. Okay, so he throws on his right, so let's go to his arm, lower body. So we're siding with Adidas. I'll keep that right there. Arms, keep that though. Cheek color and right arm. Let's do down with the right wrist for the quarterback. Wrist right there. Let's go lower body. I think I'm gonna play one game, and I'm gonna come back later on this afternoon and do a more in-depth run. Try to get at least about 2 games done an episode in this series. So I think I'm gonna do 2 games max per episode. But I'm gonna do one for right now. I have somewhere to be this morning, but I want to at least get the introduction part of this dynasty started. So let's see, South here, and one position, Brown, cleats. Yeah, I like these. These five. Yeah, these five. So that's whoa. Big gear, lower body, and one position, back. Thank you. All right, that's our quarterback. We'll get my boy Presley right. He's a 3-star from Arlington. Okay, so he's a sorry, wrong person. I know it's supposed to be Presley. Sorry. There we go. 3-star from Bixby, Oklahoma. So he's a in-state guy, short guy too, but elite speed. I love speedsters. I love people who knows me. I love throwing a deep ball, and he's gonna be something special. At least for hopefully I can have for 2 years. Hopefully bringing another speedster. Hopefully either the portal or not. But yeah, I definitely want him to be on him. So here we go. Get ready for 2 more rounds of recruiting and get ready for our first game. User settings. So my first year, here we go. League settings. We'll play on first game 9 minutes. Actually, 9 minutes is way too long. Let's do a middle school clock. And then we're gonna play the depth chart. And oh wow, you weren't even a starter. Cardell Williams was a starter. Even my backup. You know, we're gonna start Carpenter. Fullback, we're gonna move. Wait a minute. Okay. A font right there. And then Ballard right here. I'm going to put Presley right there. All right, so our depth chart and roster is set for the regular season. We're going to sim it to week 0. Let's see how we're looking so far. So, fortunately, we didn't get in Mike Ellington's top 8, unfortunately, so we will not be able to continue our recruiting process with him. But we did get in, I believe, the top 8 for the other 5-star. Actually, no, we're not even in the top 10, so let's go ahead and start working towards him now. He's a Georgia guy, so it's going to be difficult to get this guy. We got 400 hours to work with to start the year, so we got to be mindful of how many hours we can accumulate or acculate to each recruit per week. And I want to go ahead and get started by sending the house to everybody because I want to make a statement early on in their recruiting trail. So we only have, after this, 50 hours left to spend on any recruit. So I think 10 players per season is what I could do as I get more accumulated with the recruiting trail. So that's it with that. We're advancing to week 1. Get ready for our first game of the regular season. And so right now we are 6 for the running back from Georgia, which is good for us. To get be in the top 6 for a 5-star, which is amazing. But the end goal is to cite him. So yeah, 50 hours. So now we passed Tennessee, North Carolina, so we're behind Clemson, Georgia, GT, Georgia Tech, Ohio State, and Alabama. So we're the top 4 for Theo Griffin, the tackle. We're third for Claiborne, so we have a chance for him. That's pretty much it. We can do nothing else right now. Let's go and hop into our first game of the regular season as we take on the FCS East Astronauts. And we're going to wear the white helmets today with the white pants. We're blue and white today. Playing full games. Every game in this dynasty will be a full game. So it's going to be a battle every game. So here we go.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
So here we go, our first game as the head coach of Tulsa. Here we go, Presley on the return. Nice spin move, and he'll get to the 17-yard line. Where our true freshman quarterback from Dayton, Ohio, Tim Carpenter is our starter. And we're gonna run a spread look in this offense. He has a 46 awareness, but I have a lot of faith in him that we can be successful in this offense.
He's got a lot of talent, David. He just
Draw.
has to keep it all under control.
Good solid run to start the game. Watkins the power back, 6 yards. And a good start for the Golden Hurricanes. 2nd and 4 from their own 23. Trips to the right. Quick drop back for the freshman. Complete to right for his first catch of the year. And it goes for 8 yards and a first down. Simple drop back. The blitz from the edge will come in. Simple pitch and catch to the receiver in the slot. Goes 8 for a first down. And Carpenter on the quarterback keeper. He goes for a loss of 3 Gold for the Astronauts with the
How about
stop.
the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep
Here we go, second and
outside
13,
contain. I'm
back up there on
responsible for the
29.
quarterback. Good
Play
job
action.
playing his responsibility.
Quick
And
pass
how about getting
complete
that
to the
sucker
tight
on the
end.
ground?
A
He gets a
nice
good
zip by the
vacuum to be able
freshman.
to corral him, tackle him
Gain
right
of
in the middle of the
12.
field,
It is
and get
now
him to the
third
ground.
and manageable for the
They've got
Golden
it down to
Hurricanes.
41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving.
Jackson in and running back on third and short.
They'll
We're
try
gonna
to break
Jackson
it up
cuts
on the
back,
ground.
breaks a tackle, gets to
Tackle is
close to
made, but not
midfield,
until he gets the first down.
and a first
And I
down
think on that
for the
last
Golden
run play on
Hurricanes. A
third
solid
down here
opening
early in the
drive
game, they're making a
for the
statement
Golden
that we
Hurricanes
believe we're the
here
more
in
physical
week
team.
1.
We're going to run the football even
Carpenter
if you
sends a
know
man
it's
in
coming
motion.
at you. Nice job.
There's
They got the
a
ball at
fake jet
midfield.
sweep
I
up the
expect to
middle
see
with
more
Anthony
run plays coming.
Watkins
With
for a
college
pick up
football
of 4.
evolves, guys, and players have more rides and they capitalize on
Second
name
and
and
6 from the
likeness, and
46
teams are in
for the
different
Golden
conferences.
Hurricanes.
Maybe the biggest thing and the thing
Pistol
that keeps
formation.
coaches up at
Back
night,
to
dealing
Watkins.
with the transfer
Watkins
portal.
powers for a
Because they want
first
to make sure
down.
that everybody in their
Gain of
locker
8
room
and a
is happy.
first down
Oftentimes,
for
it's
Tulsa.
you recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay
First
with
and
phone
10 for the
calls
Astronauts,
that are coming in
39.
from other programs trying to
Carpenter
steal your
hands it off
guys.
back
It
to
is
Watkins,
not
who's
easy.
busy on
As
this drive.
difficult as it's ever been,
Bounces
Jay,
off
to be
two
a head coach now with
defenders
the
and gets a
Predators.
positive
It is. And
6-yard
think about
gain.
players, man. If I'm not happy,
The
if I'm not
senior
getting the run
off
I
to a
want,
hot
like
start
I can
on
just
the
leave.
opening
I can
drive
go
of the
somewhere else.
game.
I can get paid by another
Hands it
opportunity.
back
So
off.
I think
Watkins
players always
breaks
have in their
another
mind their eyes
tackle, and
to
he'll
that
get
portal,
about
looking at a
2
better destination
and shakes
makes
up
it miserable
another
for
third and
coaches.
short for
This
Tulsa.
opening drive,
So far,
methodical,
perfect on third down this
efficient. They'll
drive.
snap it for the
Jackson in
9th
and running
time on
back.
third and short.
And right
They
back to
pick it up on the
Jackson.
ground.
Jackson
They need
barrels
it
his way
just
for 10
outside
yards
the
on the
red
first
zone to
down
move the
to the
chains into week
21
1.
of
This offense
the
knew coming into this
Astronauts.
one, guys, how
Actually,
important
it's a
was to
9-yard
start early, and
pickup.
on this opening
A
drive
first
for
down
them,
for
doing
the
a nice
Golden
job running the
Hurricanes.
football
Watkins
there on
back in the
third
running
down.
back.
They're in a position on the
Draw
field
play.
now
Here's
to
a
where
right back to
defenses,
Watkins
you
up
got
the
to be ready
gut.
for a shot
He'll
throw
get
and
5 to the
They
16-yard
get him
line.
after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16.
Jackson back in there
Halfway
running
there
back.
on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it
Carpenter,
himself.
quarterback read
That's
option,
what
and
you
he'll get
expect from a
2.
senior.
Or the
Don't give
quarterback
him
keep
any
sets
extra
up third
yards.
and
Great
manageable
tackle
again for
there.
the Golden
Really
Hurricanes.
need to pick up this conversion
Tulsa,
and avoid having to
3 for
settle for
3
the
on
field
third
goal.
downs on this drive. Hands it
On
off to
3rd and short,
Jackson
they'll
and
go to the
Watkins, and
power
this
running
time
game.
the
And the
Astronauts are
defense
there,
holds
and
firm.
it's John
No
Trey Gold
pick-up
for the
at all on
Astronauts.
that play.
Sets up a
It's
4th
wise
and
not to
3
be
to bring
too
out kicking
greedy, and
unit
they'll go ahead and
for
send
about a
out the field goal unit.
27-yarder. Sorry, 31-yarder. For 31 yards, and the first points of the year is good from 31 yards from the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. A solid drive. A lot of runs on that drive. And the duo of Jackson and Watkins was very solid that drive. And Tulsa up 3-0. Thirteen plays, 68 yards.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
I love that hurricane warning sound over here in Tulsa. It's kind of cool. So here we go. The defense will be on the field. And a nice tackle by Steptoe, the receiver. And here comes, here's the key players for both teams. They're triple option offense, so they have 2 good running backs. So we're going to watch out for the run. Real heavy today. Let's see how this defense goes in their first possession.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week.
Running back in motion, full back on the belly, and he is taken down back at the 15 to get a 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Astronauts. 4:19 left in the first quarter. Option play. Stiff arms are running a player and tackle short the first down by Kennedy. Jarvis May on the carry. 3rd and 2 for the Astronauts. Man in motion. Quarterback power, and he doesn't get it. He is tackled short. Look like that was Owen Ostrowski on the tackle for the Golden Hurricanes. And Tulsa's defense off the field after a quick 3-down by FCS. And a short punt. And it's fielded by Prusty the speedster. And he'll get to the 47 of the Astronauts, where Tim Carpenter and the offense will take over 3 points on the opening drive.
defense comes back on
Benjamin,
the
the only
field.
receiver on the
And they
outside.
settle for the chip shot field
Benjamin
goal
comes in
last time,
motion.
Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay
He'll
off big.
get the jet sweep and a solid jet sweep for
Did a nice
Tulsa.
job out in the
8-yard
field,
pickup
stalled a little bit once they got
for the
down near
senior
the
wide
goal line.
receiver. The
Just
only
need to be a
senior in his
little bit
receiver
more crisp
core.
here.
Benjamin with his first touch of the year.
Was the most
Carpenter
important
with
part. You gotta
4
put the
wide.
drive together first to get
Play
down
action.
there. Now
Simple
when we get
pass
down there,
caught by
focus on
McGrady.
execution and getting 6 points.
And a first down for Tulsa at the 35. Carpenter 3 for 3 for 25 yards. Watkins in the pistol. It hands back to Watkins. Watkins breaks one tackle but can't get out of the hands of the 99 John Trey Gold. His third tackle for loss. He goes for no gain. Second and 10 to 35. Draw. And Watkins is bottled up for a loss of 2. And it's now 3rd and long for Tulsa. And for him to be on a 54-yard field goal attempt, if they don't convert, he'll 3rd. Carpenter, swing pass on the screen to Watkins. Watkins with a convoy and a first down for Anthony Watkins, a gain of 17 on 3rd and 12. And good call by the screen for the offensive coordinator. And the Golden Hurricanes in on the edge of the red zone.
And they use the great timing with this.
Option play, Carpenter keeps it, he'll get 3. Second and 17 after a 3-yard pickup by Tim Carpenter. RPO to Ballard. His first catch of the game goes for 6. And it sets up a 3rd and manageable again for the Golden Hurricanes. 3rd and 1 for the 11. Hands off to Watkins. Bounce off a teammate. Barrels down to the 4 for a 7-yard gain. 10 carries, 37 yards. 8 yards as long as carries. 1st and goal for Tulsa. Hands off. Watkins bounce off a tackle and punches it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricanes. And the first touchdown of the year for the Golden Hurricane comes at the hands of Anthony Watkins on his 11th carry already in the first quarter. And so far, Tulsa has proven to be a run-heavy offense out of the spread. With the duo of Anthony Watkins and Bill Jackson, been very solid through the first period. They're up already, about to be 10-0, pending the extra point. Extra point up is good. 9 plays, 48 yards, 2 minutes off the clock. And a 4-yard rushing touchdown for Anthony Watkins, his first of the year, on his 11th carry for 41 yards. Days kicks it off to the Astronauts.
On the move from inside his 5.
Another good tackle by Steptoe with special teams. And let's see the Astronauts do down double digits already late in the first. They come out in a wishbone formation. And a fullback dive up the middle, 3 yards for FCSEs. 48 yards passing, 60 on the ground for the Golden Hurricanes through their first 2 drives. Man in motion. Quarterback option, and it's stuffed up. The big 72, Ty Newhouse, the sophomore from Kansas, takes him down for a loss of 3. 3rd and 10 for the Astronauts. Quarterback pass. Hey, it's a quarterback draw, and he'll get the first down and more. And he'll go for 14 yards. Brock Ladder on the quarterback run, and the first down for MCSCs. Hands it off, fullback dive, breaks a tackle. He'll get 6 yards. And sets up 2nd and short for the Astronauts.
Running back goes in motion.
Man in motion. Fullback is snuffed. Number 35 there for the Hurricanes. It is now 3rd and 5 after a loss of 1 in the shotgun for the Astronauts. Quarterback under pressure. Sacked for the first time tonight. First one there, number 55. with the corral. Number 11 also there on the sack. And FCS East is forced to punt. Owen Ostrowski, the junior edge rusher, was the first one there. And FCS East will have to punt. They're going to be a big year for Ostrowski for the anchor that defense.
Will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Back to return the punt is the speedster Presley. And he's capable of running one back, and he'll get a solid return of 17 yards to the 46-yard line. So here comes Tim Carper, 4 for 4, 48 yards passing, and with a 10-0 lead. Hands it back off to Watkins. Busy first half for him out in the first quarter on a 7-yard carry. 12 carries, 48 yards, and a touchdown for Anthony Watkins. And his Tulsa Golden Hurricanes up 10-0 through 1 here in H.A. Chapman Stadium for week 1 of Golden Hurricanes football.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open.
Second and 3 at the 47. Watkins still at running back. 3 wide for the Hurricanes. Toss play to Watkins. He'll get the first down. Gain of 3 and a first down for Tulsa. 13 for 51 for Anthony Watkins. And they're going to bring in Bill Jackson in relief. Jackson, nice block up front. Jackson gets fouled.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get
good game call for the Golden Hurricanes, not making it too difficult for Carpenter. Hands back off to Watkins. A big run for Watkins down to the 30. A gain of 9. First and 10 to 30. 7:22 left in the first half. Back to Watkins. Watkins barrels for 2.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2.
Second and 8 from the 28.
8 on second down. The gift to the back.
Watkins on the RPO. First down and more. A gain of 10 to the 18.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts
in the red zone for the second straight drive for the Golden Hurricanes. Option keep by Carpenter. He's blown up in the backfield. Aaron Gresham from New York takes down the freshman. Lost of 2.
Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away. Like
Carpenter in the shotgun. Carpenter throws a swing pass to Presley. His first catch of the season goes for 5. And it's just a 37 for the Golden Hurricanes. 37, 3 wide.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air.
Pass, end zone, touchdown, Golden Hurricanes. It's Presley. What a tough throw by Carpenter. And he finds his speedy junior receiver for his first touchdown catch of the year. Braylon Presley with two catches on the drive. That pass hung in there forever. What a great job by Presley to come and corral the pass to haul it in. A 14-yard touchdown pass from Tim Carpenter to Braylon Presley. And it's all Golden Hurricanes here early on. 17-0, 9 plays, 53 yards, a $1.56 off the clock. And Tim Carpenter throws his first career TD pass to the junior receiver Braylon Presley. And Tulsa up 17-0.
And no chance at a return.
17-0 through the first 2.5 in the second. And it's all Golden Hurricanes. Can FCS East get points in this drive? Fullback dive, and he's met against a close line of scrimmage. Cooper York with his 5th carry already. Only 10 yards. Second and 9. Back in the wishbone. Hands off. Back to the fullback York, who get busy and gets 6 this time. Sets up 3rd and 3.
The fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
33
This guy,
from
he
the
can make people
32.
miss and get you a play.
Dances away from the heat.
Quarterback gets free. And he breaks a sack, potentially, and gets a huge run of 3rd and short. And they're inside Tulsa territory for the first time tonight.
Players like this just do a good job of making you pay. And if you want to drop back and play coverage, that's fine.
Option to the running back, and it's going nowhere. C.J. Turner, number 35 with the tackle. His second TFL, and goes for a loss of 1.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Fullback dive, and Potter there again for another tackle. Sets up 3rd and 10. Only 1 on the carry. 3rd and 10 at the 47. Play action. Pass is complete. Short of the first down. 8-yard pickup, and FCS East will punt.
Line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Presley back to return the punt. Presley, world-class speed. Presley to the 28. Good return by Braylon Presley. And here comes Tim Carpenter and the Tulsa offense.
Really good balance on that.
Hands it off. Watkins cuts back up field and gets 4.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the
2nd and 6 for Tulsa.
They don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would
Back to Watkins. He's been a workhorse. Runs a man over on the first down out to the 46.
He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that is
already 90 yards rushing for Anthony Watkins.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Swing pass. Bill Jackson with his first catch. Out to the 37. 8 for 8, 84 yards for the freshman Tim Carpenter and a touchdown. Hands it off. Jackson again, this time on the ground, gets 2. 4 carries, 24 yards for Bill Jackson. Carpenter's pass is caught by Braylon Presley. His 3rd catch for 27 yards and a first down to the 27.
He wants to throw.
Quick pass to Watkins. Watkins first down and more inside the 15 to the 14. 10 for 10, 105 and a touchdown for Carpenter. Hands it off. Watkins cuts back inside and gets 2. 19 carries already for Anthony Watkins for 92 yards.
He's looking to throw.
Enzo Presley, touchdown, Tulsa. Good pass off the play action. He sent Watkins in motion, and the post quarter was open for Braylon Presley's 2nd touchdown of the game. And these two are starting to build a connection early on in the year. He was wide open in the end zone, and Tulsa is going to work on FCS East. 4 catches, 39 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Braylon Presley. And it's now 24-0 Tulsa. 8 plays, 72 yards, and a touchdown pass from Carpenter to Presley. Williams breaks a tackle, and he's this time taken down at the 13-yard line where they'll go to work. A 4-score lead for Tulsa. Entering this defensive possession. York on the carry, breaks a tackle, and he's taken down for a gain of about 5. 3:10 left in the first half. Tulsa will kick to start the second half.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Quarterback option. He's swallowed up by number 95, R.J. Jackson Jr. from Oklahoma, the sophomore. A loss of 2, and it's on 3rd and 7.
Bottling them up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, You want to bottle them up. You want to set those edges really
Pass intercepted. Potter with the pick. And the first turnover of the year for the Golden Hurricanes coming in the hands of Potter.
big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Gavin Potter, one of the senior leaders of this defense, gets the first turnover of the year for the Golden Hurricanes.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking.
First and 10 from the 23 after the pick by Potter. Hands it back to the workhorse back, Watkins. Watkins to the 15.
And it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you do.
Already 100 yards on 20 carries.
Just piling it on until they find an answer.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Carpenter has Presley, but overthrow him incomplete. His first incompletion of the game.
Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on
32 for the Golden Hurricanes. Hand off to Watkins. Watkins can't get it. He is short by a yard, and coach wants them to go for it. 4th and 1 for the 14. Carpenter changed the play. Hands it off up the middle, and he goes nowhere. Stuffed by Gresham, and a turnover on downs for the Golden Hurricanes.
Down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that.
Back to York. York met at the line. Number 22, Chris Thompson, the senior, makes a stop. 2-minute warning here in Tulsa. It's all Golden Hurricanes up 24-0. 2 minutes left in the first half. Quarterback drops back. Dump off to the tight end. And a first down. And they're going to run no huddle. Under 2 to play in the first half.
He's looking to throw it.
Pass to the outside is caught. Out of bounds after picking a 5. FCS East has all 3 of their timeouts. They need a score here to try and make something out of it. Pass. Had a man on the throw. Incomplete. 3rd and 5 for FCS East. Potter trying to get the crowd into it. Potter. Pass is complete. Littler had a man. That was Marcel Matthews, a senior. Longest pass play of the game for them. 25 yards on 35. Inside Tulsa territory. Pass complete again. Back to Matthews. Gain of 14. First and 10 at the 31.
They'll throw it on first down. Still looking on the move.
Quarterback under pressure, and he'll go for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. 1:15 left in the first half.
He wants to pass it on second down.
Pass caught. First down to the 17. And for the first time, Tulsa's backs against the wall this drive. 7 seconds on the play clock. Quarterback drops back. Has a man. Touchdown. Astronauts gets a touchdown. 17-yard touchdown pass to Moore. FCS East with 32 seconds left. Cut it to this 24-0 deficit. Now it's 24-7 with 32 ticks left in the first half. Wright runs the kickback. Right to the 18 where Carpenter gets back to work. First and 10, 29 seconds left. All 3 timeouts for the Golden Hurricanes. First pass caught by the speedster Presley, and Presley goes out of bounds. Gain of 22 on first down.
This guy is just wearing them out. Another first
5 catches, 61 yards.
First half, David.
He has been a problem for
Carpenter
this
back to
defense. And on this
Watkins.
offense, they're going to
Watkins.
continue to
One
feature
man to
him.
beat,
He's
and
winning
he
these
won't beat
matchups.
him, but he
I'm going to
does get the
find him.
first
It's
down.
just the
Timeout
first
Tulsa.
half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
3
The
catches,
offense will
42
have to
yards.
use its first timeout of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass.
Carpenter has a man. Ballard,
Catch
first
is
down and
Ballard.
more.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And they move the chains.
Clock
10
still
seconds left
running.
in the first
Almost
half.
certainly the last play of the half. Trying to find his man on first
Quick
down.
pass. Clock out of
Throw to
bounds.
the sideline and step
And
out of bounds after picking up a
it'll
few.
set up a 45-yard
On second
field
down,
goal
they'll try the
with
field
4
goal to
ticks
get
left
the
in the
points
first
before
half.
halftime. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right half.
For 45, it's no good, and I'll end the first half.
No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion.
Morgan blows the field goal wide left, and now in the first half, Tulsa up 24-7.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And big touchdown FCS East to make it a 3-score game, and they have a chance to get back in it with a touchdown or points in this drive. They cut it to 2 possessions, and they can score again on this drive. Okay, Tulsa cruise to their week 1 victory. 1st and 10. Option. Quarterback keeps, and he is taken down for a gain of 3.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of
York stretches to the outside, close to a first down, gain of 1, gain of 6 on it. 3rd and 1. Hands it off. He gets the first down by 2 yards. That was Jarvis May. First down, FCS East. Hands it off. May. Hit first by Thompson. Wrestled down by Potter. 2nd and 11. Back at the 36. Hands off New York. He's taken down for a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 for the Astronauts. Hands it off York. Taken down short yard. A gain. Long gain of 2. Short by 4 yards. And FCS East got to punt again for the 4th time. Presley, who's been sensational tonight, returns the punt. Presley has speed and gets to the 43. He's getting closer and closer to breaking one. 1st and 10 for Tulsa. Carpenter, 3 wide. Carpenter taking a shot downfield. Has a man, first down to the 13. Beautiful throw pass on press coverage. Man to man, and his man won. Gain of 44.
That can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 13 at the 44-yard pitch and catch. Carpenter finds his safety, bring it McGray. McGarry, I meant. It's only his 2nd grab. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3 after 6. Carpenter stretches it, and Watkins taken down again by Gold. His 4th tackle for loss. 3rd and 5 at the 9. 5 wide. Carpenter has a man. Presley walks in for his 3rd touchdown. The hat trick by the junior, Braylon Presley. His 3rd touchdown catch on his 7th reception. And it's now 30-7 Golden Hurricanes.
Has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football.
18 for 19, 231, and 3 touchdown passes to Braylon Presley. Extra point by Morgan is good, 31-7. Back to a 4-possession game. 4 plays, 57 yards. A 44-yard bomb sets them up, and a 9-yard touchdown seals it up for the Golden Hurricanes. Lead the tackle down to the 14. 31-7, Golden Hurricanes up in their season opener. They're back on defense. York, nice juke, but doesn't go nowhere. Jackson and Potter with the tackle. 2nd and 8. Back to York. He has a hole. Steps on Potter, and he'll be taken down after a good game to the 29.
This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore.
Hands it off. York. Nothing. RJ Jackson again with tackle. His first tackle for loss. Already 4 tackles.
But mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Hands it off. Option. Dog was blown up. And he actually makes something out of nothing. Gain of 5. That could have been like a 2-3 yard loss. The quarterback makes something out of nothing. Gain of 5. 3rd and 5 for the Astronauts.
Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose.
Nice wheel route by the running back. And a first down. Inside Golden Hurricanes territory. 1st and 10 at the 42 for the Astronauts. Play action. Pass on the money. Touchdown. Astronauts. Dykes takes it in. And this 2-point conversion is critical. It can be a 3-score game or a 2-score game. They can convert. Touch pass. He doesn't get it. It remains a 3-score game at 18. But a quick strike offense for the Astronauts now 31-13. With 3:31 to 3rd. And Presley will take a knee. 3:31 left in the 3rd. 31-13 Tulsa. Hands off. Watkins gets 2.
That's a really good job.
24 for 99 for Watkins.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional.
Carpenter, 5 wide.
Really good job by the defense.
Carpenter, another shot. Has Benjamin again. Has Benjamin on the go route. And this time, Benjamin won't be stopped. Touchdown, Golden Hurricanes. What a debut for Tim Carpenter in this Golden Hurricanes offense. Camden Benjamin goes the distance. And the senior's having a great opening start to his senior campaign.
He's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody.
73 yards, 19 of 20, 304, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. 38-13 Tulsa. 2 plays, 75 yards. And a 73-yard moonshot from Carpenter and Benjamin. Short kick.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
And he's taken down after 30. Solid return. 2:40 left in the 3rd. Go to Eagles. Go to Hurricanes. Sorry, back up 25. And Potter read the play from the jump. Steve rolls through the line and takes down Cooper York.
The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations.
Potter is playing sensational tonight.
Played it fast, played it physical, and stopped
option. And the quarterback is taken down. Zach Marcelli, the senior right outside linebacker, takes him down.
And they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth.
3rd and 11.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big
screen pass. And he is taken down short. And a 3-and-out for FCS East.
And the Astronauts will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the
Presley
fifth
can
time
return this
today.
one. Presley will return it.
On the return, it's Presley.
Presley try to
He'll
make
put that
something,
return to
and
a
he
stop at the
minimum
33
gain in
with the
return.
offense set up in pretty good field
First
position.
and 10 for the Golden
Looking for a
Hurricanes
productive
at the
play on first down.
33. Jackson at running back.
Power
Hands off to
football
Bill
with the
Jackson.
run.
Bill Jackson bursts
And he's
for about
all
close to
pumped.
10,
That
9
first down
yards.
marker there saying he's a little bit short. They
90
might want to
seconds
bring out the
left in the
sticks and
action-packed
measure,
third
but it
quarter.
looks as if he'll be just short of the first
Carpenter.
10. Dropping back, it's Carpenter.
Simple pass
Cuts it out
to
the back.
Watkins. Watkins breaks the
And
tackle and
how
gets the
does he
first
keep
down.
running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Offense lines up for a
First and 10 to
10 from the
43.
43.
Carpenter in the shotgun. Hands it off to Watkins. To the 47.
Creating some space, getting just enough good
Back over 100 yards. 25 for 103. And a touchdown.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Jackson cuts up field, gets 4. Now to end the third quarter here at H.A. Chapman Stadium as the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes up 25 at the end of the third quarter. As Tulsa on the verge of their first win of 2024. 3rd and 2, final 8 minutes here in Tulsa. Carpenter in the shotgun. Hands it off. Watkins barrels for a first down to the 45.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10.
Carpenter man in motion as Camden Benjamin.
The receiver
Benjamin.
on the jet sweep. A
Get
7-yard
7.
pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what
2nd and
else?
3.
That clock up there, it continues
Watkins.
to tick. So let's see if they choose
Gain
to
of
keep
no
the
gain
ball
on the play.
ground
Sets up
and
3rd
stay
and 3.
conservative and run that clock.
3rd and 3 for the 37. You can get to the 34 for a first. Carpenter.
They'll try to pick up the first 3.
Pass. Missed a wide open Presley. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 3. He overshot a wide open Braylon Presley.
4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Pass again from Presley. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Jax Jerrigan on the SWAT. So turnover downs. Astronauts football down 25. 6 minutes left. Play action.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Quarterback breaks the sack, still on his feet. And close to a first down as he shows great strength to break the sack.
A great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. He's looking to throw.
Pass incomplete. 3rd down.
Jarred loose by the hit.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to
3rd
get
and
some completions here,
inches.
because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
Pass. It's caught.
Coverage.
That'll get the job done and move the chains.
First down on 3rd inches. Inside Tulsa territory. Down 25. Pass hits the man and he's in stride. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown. Astronauts. And the turnover downs led to a touchdown by the Astronauts. With 5:21 left, it's back down to a 3-score game, 38-20. And a timeout by Tulsa to get their hands team ready for the onside kick.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The deficit is huge. This one is
onside kick. Hands team on the field. And Astronauts Wright recovers. Almost catastrophic. That's Wright recovers the onside kick. Almost a catastrophic play by the Golden Hurricanes. 1st and 10 at the 47. Carpenter hands off to Watkins to work on that clock, and he barrels inside for a first down. Gain of 13. As time ticks away from the Astronauts down to 18, 4:45 left. Watkins, this is his time to slow the game down. There's an injury on the field, and that's Vic Yeldon, the linebacker.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play,
Second and
it's
6.
From the shotgun,
Watkins follows his
back.
blocks and gets another first down to the 27. 30 carries on the game for 133.
Late is because of his performance running the football. Well
First
over
4
100
minutes.
yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure.
Carpenter can't get the pass away. He's sacked for the first time tonight. He had a man open, but couldn't get the football out of his hands.
Now it's 2nd and 13.
Watkins up the middle to the 22, gain of 8. 3rd and 5 with 2:49 left. Watkins on the catch. Watkins follows his block, sets up 1st and 10 to 13.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there.
2-minute warning coming up.
Situation with a lead like this, they definitely
Carpenter.
the ball at this point. They probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially.
Has a man incomplete.
They are still staying aggressive. They're still
Overshot his intended receiver. It's a penalty. It is defensive pass interference on Rashad West. Sets up 1st and goal from the 2. First and goal from the 2 for the Golden Hurricanes. Watkins punches it in, and that'll be the difference. Watkins' 2nd touchdown of the game. It's now back to a 4-score game. He has 53 receiving yards to go with 143 rushing yards. Extra point by Morgan is good, 45-20. All Golden Hurricanes. And Tulsa will get ready to celebrate their first win of 2024.
Out of the end zone.
Step toes with sensational kick coverage. Already his 3rd tackle. 156 left. Astronauts down 25.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Play action.
Finds his man. It's O'Neal.
O'Neal to catch, gain of 8. 156 left. All 3 timeouts for the Astronauts.
He's looking to throw. He's got his man.
Still on his feet. Taking down Devin Sykes has been his favorite target. That's his 5th catch for 127 yards.
Getting set for a first down from the 45.
1st and 10 to 45.
Looking to move it through the air.
When that drops back. Sacked. R.J. Jackson Jr. with his 1st sack of the game. And he's talking some noise with the Astronauts quarterback. 2nd tackle for loss, his 1st sack of the game.
And now just throw another sack at the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
A strike downfield.
Pass complete. And we've approached under 90 seconds left here in Tulsa.
Have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake.
Play action. And Campbell with a good tackle in open field. Loss of 3. New Campbell, the corner, the sophomore from Oklahoma, with the tackle.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down.
Parker takes down the receiver after a 1st down. Marcel Matthew with his 4th catch for 60 yards. 55 seconds left in the game. Quarterback drops back. Pass incomplete, separated away. Look like that's New Campbell again on the stop. 2nd and 10 with 48 seconds left. Pass, end zone, touchdown, Astronauts. Brock Latler is having a game, 310 through the air.
Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. down multiple
And
possessions
it's
this late in
now
the
a
football game. It would
18-point
take a
game with
miracle, but
44
nice
seconds
job by
left.
this offense
And,
continuing to fight,
and they're not going
push
to
the
bring on the
ball down the
hands. It's going
field,
to be a
make
regular
plays.
kickoff.
Lining up to cover the kick after that
And
touchdown
now they'll
drive.
bounce the end zone for a
Bounces through
touchdown.
the end zone. It's
As
touchback.
this
They'll bring it
game
out to
has
the
come
25.
to a strong conclusion.
We will get another look
Despite
at this
411
Tulsa
yards by the
offense.
astronaut,
Boy, they have
506
divided these home fans
for
here by
the
putting
Tulsa
this game in a
offense.
hammerlock, David.
Yeah,
Hands it
this
off the
crowd's been jacked up.
walk-in,
They've
big
been excited.
run,
Now they get to
9
breathe a little
yards,
bit, Palmer.
33
Nice lead. This
carries,
offense needs to go out and take the ball.
Yeah, they've been the more
152
physical team all
yards
game
tonight.
long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this
14
football
seconds
game and
left
take the
in the
W
game.
into the locker room.
Carpenter says him in motion.
They want the edge on the Jets.
Camden Benjamin with the
Stopped at
catch,
44, but
with the
he got
carry.
10 on the play.
He has 25 rushing yards, and that is the final game play of the game. The Tulsa Golden Hurricanes gets their first victory of 2024
And the first games are so much
as this
fun. You get
new
practice
regime
to
here
each other
in
over and over.
the
Can't
city of
imagine they come out
Tulsa.
starting the
Big
season
buzz
0-1 and
throughout the
just
year when they
Great
hired
start.
Coach
It
Wu
was a great start for the
and
winning
Tim
team. It was a
Carpenter, who a
losing
lot
team,
of
obviously
people
not the way you want to
thought
get
he
into
wasn't the
this
guy
season. There
going
were
into
some
the
mistakes with
mini camp.
execution.
He
You
won
guys
the
are going to have to do a
job,
better job
and he came out
individually,
here
but that's
look
why you play the game.
real,
You get to now
real
go back to the drawing
sensational.
board, get back in the
Over
practice field,
310
try
through
and
the
iron out
air,
those wrinkles. It's a
completed
long season ahead. A lot to play for.
87.5% of his passes,
That's going to do it for us. For
4
Jesse Palmer,
touchdowns,
David
including
Pollack, our
3 to
entire
junior
broadcast team,
receiver
I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports
Braden
College Football.
Presley, who he had a coming out party, 3 tutties himself. Watkins over almost 200 yards of offense and 2 touchdowns. Tulsa wins by 18. So week 1 is in the books. We're going to sim to week 2 as we take on Arkansas State next, I believe. As we look right now, we are in the driver's seat for our first 5-star. Let's go and look at our recruiter before we end this video. RJ Jackson is your American Defensive Player of the Week, 5 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a sack for the sophomore from Tulsa. So we got our first road game of the season is at Arkansas State. And as I said before, we are in the driver's seat for our first 5-star. As we're right behind Texas Tech for this 5-star D tackle from San Antonio. We are 5th for this running back for Georgia. We just jumped Clemson. We're number 2 for this 4-star defense end from College Station. Texas Tech is actually 6, which is shocking to me. So we're in contention for some solid recruits. Still only 50 hours left. So we have a chance. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. I could not sleep tonight, guys. I've been dealing with cramping on my calves, on both my calf muscles. I think I pulled 2 calf muscles yesterday. So I couldn't sleep. So that's why I did this live stream. But guys, please, if this video can get 10 likes, that's it, like 10 views, we'll continue the series. I'm gonna continue anyway whether we get views or not. So tune in later this afternoon as we continue the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes Dynasty. Can we win 6 games? We look good against FCS East. We'll see how we really are against a real school at Arkansas State. And then we got that Turnpike matchup in week 3 against ranked Oklahoma State at home. So those are 2 games we're playing today. The Turnpike Classic and the Arkansas State game. Guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you want to continue to follow the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes here on this channel, guys. Have a great Memorial Day, guys. Stay cool. It's gonna be a hot one. It might rain for some of y'all, but enjoy your Memorial Day. Be safe, and y'all stay blessed. Whoop out.